ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the CD Racoola Show. Today, we're going to get even more foolish than we usually get as we take a look at the 1991 film, Ernest Scared Stupid. This film was made to be a family comedy, but you know you 90s babies were scared of this film. Just admit it, 90s babies. You were scared of old Booger Lips Trantor. Just admit, old CD. Oh, by the way, you know as always that I love me some 90s horror. Lots of fun. This is a cult Halloween classic that you can really enjoy as a kid or an adult, you know, either one really. It's not meant to be super scary, but it certainly comes off that way at times and has some super horror elements as well as some good old-fashioned foolhardy laughs that you would get with any earnest film. The premise of this film is that a troll, Trantor, is in prison 200 years ago, under a tree, no doubt, by Phineas Worrell. The troll curses the Worrells that each generation would get dumber until one of the Worrells was stupid enough to let him out the night before Halloween so that the troll could steal children's energies and build his army of demon trolls to take over the world. Enter Ernest, whom apparently is the dumbest of the Worrell line, as he releases Trantor, who causes all kinds of mayhem in the town, as you can imagine. Okay, so all that being said, I do think that this is the best of the Ernest films, and it's not even close. I mean, Ernest Saves Christmas is kind of a cult classic, but it doesn't touch this film, not by a long shot, at least to me. Jim Varney, of course, is the legendary actor whom has portrayed Ernest in multiple films on multiple occasions. He has some really funny moments, and I love when he portrays multiple characters. My favorite character of Ernest is Auntie Nelda with the neck brace, you know. So funny to me, even to this day. It's just funny stuff. So let's talk about the troll. Let's talk about the creature. Let's talk about Trantor. Oh, but by the way, speaking of trolls, I really should review the 1986 film Troll. In fact, while we're thinking about it here, let me jot myself a quick note, and then we'll get back to Ernest Scared Stupid, I promise. Here we go. Note to self. Review the film Troll and take out the garbage. It's starting to stink. I don't know why, but that garbage has got to go, baby. Okay, so back to Trantor here. I love the look of all the trolls in this film. From the slime and the boogers and the two noses. I love the two noses. He probably breathes so well. It just makes it so when it grosses you out when the Trantor, he grows into the super troll that's amused to mother's care, aka MIAK, I mean milk. And Ernest kisses the troll and has that long slimy drool coming off his lips. Oh, so gross and so fun. Either way, this is a great film and a great watch, and low-key scary, you have to admit it, even though you 90s kids out there are trying to act all tough and act like you aren't scared. It's definitely a movie I try to watch every year around Halloween. Cult classic, that's for sure. It is for that reason that I'm not going to give it super high marks on the old scarometer, but I'm not going to give it super low marks either, because although at its heart it's a family comedy, but it did have some really good horror elements, to be sure. I would like to thank you for joining me here on the CD Racoola Show. And if you could, hit that subscribe button stupidly hard, I would be much obliged. Please join me here next episode of the show when I take a look at another 1991 film. That was a good year for horror, I guess. Silence of the Lambs! Oh boy, that's going to be a juicy episode, that's for sure. You wouldn't want to miss it. So till next time, my dears, if you ever release a troll in your town that is stealing kids' souls and turning them into wood, make sure you have a good supply of milk, or at the very least, some good old-fashioned, authentic Bulgarian MIAK. Ta-ta, my dears. Ta-ta.